Hi there everybody, it's Tony here again with the next instalment of the astrological signs. This one is the sixth sign of Virgo. Element is Earth, quality mutable, ruler Mercury, symbol the Virgin, mode, sensation and thought, motto I serve. They are, like I said, it's the sixth sign of the zodiac, so halfway through. And it is it's the second Earth sign after Taurus, and the second sign to be ruled by Mercury. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, but this sign is very, very different from both of those because Virgos are very analytical. They analyze anything and everything. An example being, if you give this I've been told decades ago when I first got into all this, is if you gave a Virgo person a bunch of flowers, they would sniff the flowers very, very quickly, very briefly, and say, "Oh, thank you," but then they'll just have a look to see if there's any dead petals in there, or any bugs or anything like that. That's that will detract from the actual gift itself. Strong moral tendencies lend Virgo a serious image, and indeed only certain forms of humour appeal to them. Discriminating to a fault, Virgo is in fact highly selective concerning most forms of human experience. Virgo can be seen as evolutionary stage between Leo and Libra that transmits fixed, steadfast and straightforward energies into gracious, social and diplomatic ones. With Virgos, I feel it's all or nothing with them, and they do represent the sixth period of life, aged between 35 and 42. As you know, it is from a child, from a baby up to crone or old person, if you believe in all that. Can be compared to a mature adult steadily making their way into the world. It's not meant to imply that Virgos do not enjoy spontaneity and improvisation, but an underlying structure is usually essential to that enjoyment. So therefore they can't do anything literally off the cuff. There has to be something there. Could be, so, oh, we might do this next week. And once they realise that, then at least they have something there to say, all right, fine, it might happen. So at least they know when it does happen that they were ready for it. Virgos make excellent family members and co-workers, able to contribute greatly, sometimes to a fault, to the group effort. I have to say, I've got to say this, my mother's a Virgo, and believe me, she was not an excellent family member, far from it. If anything, she was totally different from that, but there we go. Tend to take things literally, so you have to be very, very careful if and when you joke with a Virgo person. They might take it to heart, literally take it to heart, even though you're just joking. So if promise something, we'll expect others to come through, which is the same with Leo. Leo is if you promise anything to a Leo and Virgos are quite similar in that vein, that they expect you to come up with it. Sometimes the sense of humour can be dampened by their literalism, although they are fond of wordplay and wit. Virgos often make silent demands, expecting that their needs will be met without having to state them verbally. Traditionally, the sign of the Virgin is pictured as modest, even prudish, but many Virgos can drop a more conventional moral stance and express their feelings and desires without restraint. Still, this freedom which they grant themselves, but rarely those they love, is really allowed to get out of control. Like I said, I was told decades ago that Virgos are either mental or physical, that they either think things or they do things. There's no in between with them. It said it doesn't say anything about being in a home or anything like that. They say about excellent family members and co-workers. I do know. I have to state that I do know other Virgos that are wonderful, brilliant people, and not like my mother at all. So just because I've had one bad experience of a Virgo person doesn't mean that all of them are the same. So I do know quite a few Virgos. There are quite a few Virgos in my life, and we do get on really well. So there's always good and bad in every astrological sign. So there's good and bad in every kind of person anyway, I think. So it just depends if we let that good or bad come out, doesn't it? So anyway, so the Virgo attractions is your Gemini, Pisces and Taurus. My ex-husband is a Taurus, and he is in his 4th year of a relationship with a Virgo. They seem to be very, very happy at the moment. So which is very, very good. Notable persons, Mother Teresa, well, there you go, Agatha Christie, Sean Connery. Yes, so quite. So Queen Elizabeth I as well was a Virgo, apparently. So there you go. She was a Virgo in Tactico, wasn't she? Yes, she was, Simba. Now, what are you up to? I think my dog Simba's a Virgo as well, because he's just come over wagging his tail and trying to give me a kiss. But yes, so that's the Virgo, August the 24th to September the 22nd, and the element is Earth, so they are very grounded and very analytical. They can't take things at face value. So that's what we need to That's what we need to realise with Virgos, is the fact that they can take everything too seriously and in effect end up having an argument, or they get really upset with you. So as long as we know that person is the way they are, then we can deal with anything like that. So and I have to add, even though I'm halfway through now, I've done the first 6, so it's the next 6 I could do. I have to say now that this is just a generalization of each star sign. It doesn't say that, it doesn't mean that every Virgos are like that. Like I said about my mother, not a very nice person, which a lot of people that know her can attest to. But like I said, every other Virgo people I've met have been wonderful and really, really charismatic and very, very kind people, and always there for you when you need them. So this is just a generalization, and I will try and add my own little thing about it, about what I know about the about each sign because I have met most of them anyway. So most of the 12 astrological signs, people, most of the 12 astrological signs. And I have to say as well that the book I'm reading is called The Secret Language of Birthdays by Gary Goldshneider and Joost, and it is a wonderful book, and it is a huge book, and I had this book decades ago, and then I lost it, and then when my ex-husband and I had to try to shop, it turned up again. So it's wonderful. It was first, where are we? 1994. Gary Goldschneider and Joost, 1994. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. If you do ever want to buy it, it's by Penguin and Viking Studio Books. Personology profiles for each day of the year, and it is such a wonderful book. And I do like to use this book when I'm talking to people, because it gives also a daily prediction of each person's on your birthday and who was born on your birthday and everything. So it is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful book. And this is the same one that I read the tarot as well, part of it. I've got 2 books. The other book is to go with my tarot cards and Tarot of the Cat people, of course. But the Secret Book of Birthday is my go-to book. It's like a Bible basically for me, for especially the astrology side of things. The tarot, I stick with the Tarot of the Cat people for the moment until I find that a card that will speak to me, as it were. So yes, so Virgos are usually very, very good people, very analytical, and they do tend to look the glass is half empty kind of attitude. But if it works for you, then go for it. So, but anyway, yes, I digress. I seriously digress here, so and I do apologise. So, but anyway, so that's the astrological sixth astrological sign of Virgo. The next one will be Libra, and I do know quite a lot of Librans as well, so including myself. So anyway, so I shall speak to you soon, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.